Never mind that. Excuse me. Different project. Just got out in the shop. It is Saturday. I had to go chair shopping this morning. And then my wife and I stopped and had dinner. I needed a new recliner. If you saw the one I got, you'd know why. Let's take all our clamps off. Oops. A couple of them left their rubbers behind. Wouldn't want to lose your rubbers. All right. I think center-wise, I don't know how much of it you'll see. I think it turned out great. I had somehow hoped this would stay a little lighter in color, but it did not. And I am not going to go and redo it because that's a lot of work. So, I'm going to go ahead and start trimming some of this down just a little more. To make the holes in this, I'll have to use a punch, or a hand awl. So, I just want to get rid of a little bit more. It's very unfortunate it turned out this dark. I'll have to, I wouldn't have thought it would have done that. I've never had that Phoebing's dark brown to that. Not this dark. So just trim these ends down. So there's supposed to be a little space in there anyway. Now, the only thing to it is to do it, as they say. I'm gonna pick a spot up here in the middle to start at. And I'm just gonna mark them all. With a 4mm punch, or yeah, chisel. Just stitch and chisel. So I think I said in another video that I bought the Sense Alls. And I found them to be very comfortable to use. Now this one is a French awl, so it's flat. And that's not what I want to use on this. I could, but I don't really want to. I want to use diamond. But my diamond Sense Awl, and this has happened to me twice with this diamond awl. Both times I used it the first time and it broke. So I have this awl that is very inexpensive and works pretty darn good. I just have to strap it a little more often. And you got to remember there's 4 edges to a diamond awl. And it takes a little bit to, ouch, keep them good and sharp. So I'm just going to start on one end. So when I'm coming through the other side, I don't know if you can see that, how I'm coming through there. I'm trying to be as straight as I can. It can be kind of difficult at times. And keep it as close to the handle as possible. Okay, so that's all my holes punched. Didn't take too terribly long, just a few minutes. Once you're used to doing it, it doesn't take long at all. Now I need some thread. What do I have here? I have some So this is a darker brown. I haven't even opened this one yet. There's a tag inside, and I try to keep those in there. Yeah, brown number 0876. And I think that's what I'm going to use on this one. Try to keep the tags with these. This feels very waxy. And this is a braided thread, just like the other stuff that I use. Most of what I use is braided, except for, like on the machine, is a twist. You just want to start, pick an end. And I'm going to go ahead, and the one from this side, I'm going to come back through it, so that it kind of wraps around the end. Same thing with the other one. The one from this side will go around. I have always said, stitch however you want to stitch. The main idea here is to just be consistent. On a project like this, you're probably not going to notice any angle to the stitching anyway, so it really isn't going to matter. So I said there was something felt kind of weird about this, and it's just really stiff. And I don't know why that would be, because I've never had that problem before. But I just pulled through my stitches, and as I went to pull on them, it pulled through. Pulled right through the leather, and you know, I can't have that. It just, you can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm going to have to recover this again. In theory, I know if I pull hard enough, it's going to pull through there anyway. But I can't have that. It's because it pulled through and it connected two holes. I can't have that. So I'm going to have to recolor. I'm going to use a little lighter dye this time. Maybe I'll thin out the dark brown dye. I want it a little lighter though. So I'm not going to make you watch me do all that. This is just one of those things that I didn't expect to happen. It did. And all I can do is recover it again. So that's where we go from there. It's not the first time. Don't expect it'll be the last. I'm cutting this close. I'll use a little acetone to try to dissolve the glue. And I'll get it off of there and get another one made. Hate when this happens. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll try to record some of this. I've got to set up to get the acetone out here. And we'll see what we can do after that. I'm going to start by saying, whenever you're using something like acetone, try to do it in a well-ventilated area. My shop is a little drafty anyway. But I'm going to do a little bit and then I'll step out for a little while. This is just an acid brush. You get these at your local hardware store. Regular old acetone. I'm just trying to pick a spot that seemed like it was about ready to come apart anyway. And that whole seam and I just want to go really slow because I don't want to take any of the paper backing with me. Alright, I got all the leather off, pitched it. I'm mad about it. What can I say? I kind of just brushed some white glue on it, and that should make it so that I can continue on from here. I'm going to try to split some, and I may try to split some of that sheepskin down real thin, just so I can kind of put a layer over it and give me something to sand. I actually might use calf hide for it. I'll figure something out. I'll do something with it. I've got my splitters set up yet from doing some other stuff, so I'll see what I can split. Hopefully I can get it really, really thin and just kind of make it some laps around there and get her done. We'll see. What else can I do? I will be back. I'm going to leave it sit this way at least till tomorrow, because I don't dare try to work it now. And that glue needs time to get really good and hard. So, I'll see you tomorrow.